Hey guys, so today I am bringing you this look and I am obsessed with how it turned out. Most of the products that I use are from I Am Beauty Store. If you live in my area, you know what I'm talking about. And they were kind enough and sweet enough to gift me some of the products that I use today, and I will put like a star next to the products that were gifted to me by them, just in case you guys wanted to pick them up for yourselves, because honestly everything that I tried that they gave me, I'm being honest, I'm not like lying or faking anything. They're not paying me to say any of this. If you want to see how I created this super easy sultry purple smoky eye, then just keep on watching. By the way, I'm wearing a top. Here you go. See? I'm not naked. As you guys can see, I did not do my eyebrows because one of the products I'm going to be trying out has to do with eyebrows. So I wanted to try it on camera with you guys. I have tried this product before, so it's not like anything new, but I wanted to test it on camera just for the sake of the video. So I want to start with the Shiseido Natural Eyebrow Pencil, and I am so excited for this. Today we're going to do like a more natural brow. That's why I wanted to do it on camera, because I don't think it's going to be anything too extreme. But what I'm doing is basically doing like strokes from like the bottom of my eyebrow upwards, just kind of like faking eyebrow hairs. Just make sure it is very sharpened, because obviously the thinner your point is, the more realistic your hair strokes will look. This is definitely not a product for like Instagram brows. It's more of a natural product, which is definitely fine depending on what you like. And then I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows Brow Gel, and this is by far even better than the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. A million times better. I don't know what's in this because I think it's a clear brow gel, but it's absolutely out of this world good. Like, it's seriously so good. It makes me look like I have the fullest and thickest eyebrows in existence. Like, I don't know if the camera's catching that because I am pretty far away, which, sorry not sorry, I just wanted it to be a more kind of chill video. Take my word, like, here's one eyebrow done and then the other one. Definitely natural, but you can totally see how it's just a lot fuller. So now we're gonna move on to the eyes. I'm doing like everything on camera today, which is weird because I never do that. I'm taking a little bit of Shape Tape on my lids and just kind of blending that out with my beauty blender. So I'm just going to lightly set that. So here comes the eye look. The eye look is actually so simple. It's what makes me love this look. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Dream Big palette. This is how it looks like. Yesterday I was analyzing it. Like, when I first opened this, I wasn't like to die for, but I analyzed it yesterday and this is actually like the perfect palette. I feel like it's such a wearable palette because it does have like purples in it and neutrals, but you can also switch things up, I feel like, to go out and stuff. So I love this palette, and I think we're only using 2 shades. So we're going straight into the purple shade. This is the shade Happening. It's the middle shade over here, and all I'm doing is just packing that onto a Makeup Shack T49 brush and just kind of packing this to the lid. I am gonna spray my brush with a little bit of Mari Badescu spray just to set it down a lot better, because this does have a little bit of fallout. Okay, so once it's like really messily on your lid, I'm gonna go in with a bigger like blending brush. It's from the Makeup Shack and the style T67, and just like blend out the edges. And then obviously you know the drill with smoky eyes. If you don't, you always need to reapply on the lid because the product will literally just fall out. You can also use your fingers to apply it. It will apply it a lot more intensely. In case you do want to darken it up a little bit more, I'm gonna go into the shade Hustle, which is this darker shade. It's not completely black, it's like a shimmery brown shade. So I'm just taking a little bit on the same brush at first, putting this more like closer to the actual lash line. See how it just darkened it a little bit more? And then you're just gonna blend that upwards. And then go back into the purple and like go over those edges. I look very crazy now that I see myself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take like a cotton pad and just remove that excess fallout. So you can definitely go in with falsies, but again, for this look, I want it to be realistic. Whenever I go out, I never wear lashes. So I'm just gonna apply like a coat of mascara. Cause like when you're partying, I don't really want to like mess with Falsies, I feel like they're a hassle. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, even though this is a very simple look, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. Like that we can move on to the face because I don't want to waste any like battery. So, catch you later. Okay, I'm sorry about my hair. I literally look like I'm crazy, but it's fine. Let's move on to the face. It's so hot. I already moisturized my face, but I am gonna put a little bit of this Fenty primer on my face just to prep it. So this next foundation I've actually never heard of, but I gave it to me. I've already tried it out once, kind of, just on half of my face, and I kind of liked it, but I want to see how it looks all over the face. This is a hella expensive foundation, but I actually think what I've seen, it's worth it. It's so good. It's called the Stroke of Genius Liquid Cashmere Foundation by Napoleon Perdis, or Napoleon Perdis. I don't know how you would say this appropriately. It does have SPF in it, so it's not like a nighttime foundation, which is fine with me. I still really enjoy it a lot. So what you do, it has a brush on it already, so I like squeeze it through. You can see the product coming off, and just like, I read the website, you're supposed to like brush it on the center of your face. And then it says to like work your way outwards from the center of your face. So that's how much I put on. It smells so good. It just feels so luxe. I think it's $60 and it's definitely the most expensive foundation I own. But I don't know why I get this feeling that it's kind of worth it. Okay, so for the face, I'm gonna be using these brushes. Gave me this like set and I wanna try it out. If I don't like it, I'll just switch to my beauty blenders. But yeah, this is the foundation brush, which I think it's a little bit small, but let's just see how it works. The product into the face. I never know how to approach these brushes, cause like I feel like swiping foundation feels so wrong, but it looks so good. I don't know if it's the brush or the foundation, but they're doing something good. I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true. I feel like it's convenient because you can go around your eyebrows with this brush really easily, which with the beauty blender, you guys know I always have to go in with a separate brush. I'm going in with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And I'm going to be using their concealer brush. This is the concealer brush. Let's see how it performs. Okay, I'm not too much of a fan with how it's like blending out my concealer underneath my eye. So with that, I am going to go in with just my regular sponge. So I'm loving how my base is looking. Do you see how it's like glowy but not too much for those oily girls out there like me? I am going to use a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape, but just a little bit. Like I am going to apply it on the brush and just like carve out my cheekbones. So now I'm going to do one last blend before adding the powder. I just use whatever's closer to me. I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Translucent Setting Powder. I think it's been a while since I've used this on camera. And I'm just going to do like my regular bake underneath my eyes. This is the powder brush, and I don't know how I feel about applying powder with this, but might as well try it out while we're here. I don't know, I feel like it feels so wrong, so I'm just like patting it onto my face. It definitely does the job, but I would just rather use a brush. I feel like it's a little bit more of a hassle with this, but it does work fine though. So if you buy the kit, you can use this. It's not like not usable. So now what I'm gonna do is just swipe away the excess powder. I'm like not gonna bake today because I don't feel like it, to be honest. Now we're gonna move on to bronzer, and I'm using just Hoola again, whatever's closest to me. And I'm taking my favorite bronzer brush. This is the T26 by the Makeup Shack. I'm going around my forehead as well. I really have to work my forehead though. I don't know why, for some reason bronzer just looks kind of patchy around my forehead, and I don't know why. For highlight, let's use, I feel like this will look good with like more of a whiter highlight, so I'm using the Fenty Beauty Lighting Dust and Firecrystal combo. And I'm going in with a soft side first, just to see where it takes us. And then we went a little bit with, just a little bit with the blending side, and just hit like the high point of my highlight spot. See? That looks stunning. If you realize I didn't contour my nose today because I'm not over it, I wanna skip it for today just to see how I look like. And then just a little bit of my Cupid's bow. I haven't been that obsessed with Cupid's bow highlight, so I'm just doing a little bit. Next, let's move on to the rest of the eyes. Sorry. Let's go back into the Tarte Amazonian Clay palette. You can just use your highlighter, but again, for the sake of the tutorial, I am gonna use this shade over here. This is called Risk Taker. I hope this isn't too dark for my inner corner. I don't think it is. I'm gonna pop this in my inner corner just to kind of bring a little bit of light in there. For the lower lash line, I'm excited for this part. I'm gonna take the shade Happening, which is the purple shade, and we're just gonna see where that takes us. I'm gonna run that on my lower lash line, and this is what will make your smoky eye, is the lower lash line as well. If you don't have small eyes and you rock it, totally apply some black liner and it'll amp up the look so much more. We're gonna take this up a notch again, and I'm using the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Smoky Storm. I.M. gifted me this. And I literally cried almost. It's so beautiful. So what I like to do is I apply it like on a brush, right? And then I pop that in the inner corner. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but it just adds a little bit more extra light to your look. I really hope the camera's picking this up because this is a cute look. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the lips and then we're done. I feel like this matches, but it would be too dark, so I'm just gonna lightly just touch my lips with this. I'm gonna apply this just on a brush. Please tell me, boy, can you get a clue or come through? 'Cause I just want to be with you. I'm scared. I didn't even mention what I'm using. This is the Stila Sogno liquid lipstick. I love the formula actually. I think it's really good. And then over top, I've been obsessed with this gloss. This is from Buxom. It's my first product I've tried from Buxom. It's a gloss in the shade Celeste. Kind of like just a clear gloss, but it's so beautiful. And I love applying it to the center of my lips. This is the finished look. I hope you guys really like this kind of like full face using new products. I enjoyed, honestly, I think all of these products that I use. I just want to thank once again I.M. Beauty Store for gifting me these beauty products. If you want to try these out, if you live in my area, go to the store, they're selling it, and go fast before they sell out because then you have to wait for a restock. That is a look. I hope you guys like it, even though it's like super simple and natural compared to everything that I do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Love you.